I'm Aaran from While She Sleeps, and you're listening to Louder.
So I'm with Aaran.
Hello.
While She Sleeps, how are you?
I'm not bad, man. How are you?
I'm very good. Do you know what you're going to do once this tour is over, tomorrow night?
After tomorrow night, I'm at home for a single day, and then I go and fly to see my girlfriend in America.
Okay.
So I'm there for a couple of weeks. But then we've got some shows coming up in Cardiff and Plymouth, I believe. I don't know whether it's Plymouth or Portsmouth. I really should know. And then we have like a European tour, booked around like a lot of European festivals, and we're going to do some shows with North Lane as well.
So I thought for a second you're going to say I'm relaxing, but it doesn't look like it.
No, we've got
busy summer for you guys.
Yeah, busy, very busy. We've got like, kind of like a couple of weeks to a few weeks off after this tour, but then it's like immediately back into overdrive, and then we're just completely gone until like August, I think, and then probably until the rest of the year actually. So. And
you guys had a really stressful year.
Yeah.
Okay. Between changing labels, going independent.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know. What's the most stressful bit of your year? What's the most stressful? Is it going independent and relying on fans, which is not the first time you've done that?
Yeah.
Or starting a headline tour that almost every single one of those shows got sold out except for Newcastle. What's up, Newcastle?
Yeah, no.
Or waking up next to Theresa May.
Theresa May? Oh, yeah. God, that'd be most stressful.
Yeah.
For one, why am in Theresa May's bed in the first place?
That's my question now.
Yeah. Well, the only thing I could think of is I got blackout. Not that I tend to do this because I have a girlfriend, but the only reason I can think of is I'm completely blackout drunk, or that I went in to try and assassinate her and I slipped and knocked my head on the side of the bed and somehow woke up in bed next to her.
Okay,
that's one of the two. That's one of the two reasons. But yeah, like on a serious note, yeah, it was like pretty stressful. Like recording a new album is always like it's got elements of stress to it. Although it's a really fun time, it's one that is full of apprehension and anxiousness because when you release it, like your career kind of hangs in the balance whether fans are going to take to it or not, whether they're going to like it, whether it's going to be like as successful as your last albums. Thankfully now I can say it has been the most successful already than the other two albums put together. So that stress is now gone. But yeah, and especially with going independent because we did it through Pledge and we offered up all these cool DIY items that we were like, we've got months to make this is fine. But turns out we're still making some of the items on the road. We've got like a couple of weeks until the fulfillment date is due. But yeah, we're still doing that. And then obviously having to prepare for a headline tour where you've never played the new songs before. Yeah, it's a pretty stressful time, but it's a really enjoyable one as well. It's that good kind of stress, I think.
And to be honest, you failed on one due date. You guys were supposed to be playing in a church.
We did fail on that. Because we was like, practicing to come on this tour and practicing new songs that we've never played together properly before, really. And then we wanted to do the St. Pancras thing, and we were like, yeah, we've got this, we can do it. But then realised, because we wanted to make all the songs really cool and different and just like really nice renditions of songs off the new album and songs off other albums, but then quickly realised that we were writing more new songs because we wanted to make them really cool and different. We were writing more new songs at the same time as practicing for this tour. We were just like, we'd be taking on way too much here, so we had to push it back. The only reason we pushed it back is because we want to make it really cool for everybody. We don't want to sell them short, you know what I mean? So it's going to be better. It's going to be better that people wait to come. So
can I try and steal a scoop? Can I expect an acoustic release?
It's something we've always talked about. Not necessarily acoustic release, but an alternative album. I don't know, it's something that we've always talked about and something that we're really keen to do, but it's just having the time to do it, and I don't know when there is going to be any time to do it. Hopefully there will be, because we have our own studio now, but so I wouldn't say expect one, but I'd say it could be possible.
Don't be surprised if it happens.
Yeah, don't be too shocked.
And can I go back to Brainwashed and find a seed so you go indie in that song?
What's that, sorry?
So in Brainwashed,
yeah,
some of the lyrics said, we don't want to conform.
Yeah.
And then you went indie. So was it something that was kind of in the cards since then?
Yeah, I mean, we've never really, we don't like to conform to anything really, because we're in a band. We kind of like, we're rebellious people. We don't really like rules or anything, or people like telling us what to do or anything. So I think that's why it kind of happened so naturally going independent, because we wrote an album called Brainwash because we were sick at the state of the world. We were sick at the state of people conforming to a system that they don't really know why they're conforming to it. It's just that they have been told to do so all their lives from school and everything, and not really taking a second to step outside the box and just look at what they're doing, and the fact that they're completely wasting their time. We're all wasting our time if we're not really feel a sense of fulfillment and are happy, which most of the world is not, and there's atrocities happening everywhere. So we were just like, that's why we wrote the album Brainwash, because we were sick of it. We were pissed off at the time, and it's just nice that with the album following that we got to do this. It's amazing. The fact that we got dropped by a major label and we're happy about it is something that the 14-year-old me probably wouldn't understand if I told him.
And the adult you, writing a new album in the shadow of Brexit. I know you guys got really verbal about that.
Yeah.
And then you're not here when the new elections are coming.
Yeah, that's a bit of a. I almost swore then. Yeah, that's not too great, because I like to vote. I try to make my my vote count. So it is a shame. You can do it online though, can't you?
I'm not sure. I think you have to be there.
I think that. Oh, really?
Should be on Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be. Right?
Just by a like.
They somehow like to make it difficult for people who try and vote.
So would you ask or even expect bands to be a bit more political?
I don't think necessarily political. I just think if you're passionate about whatever you're singing about, then go ahead and sing about it. We just thought that we're always really involved and always like take matters like world problems and world matters seriously. And when like you said, the Brexit, writing and recording our album while Brexit was happening, definitely influenced the way we writ. Because we just didn't think, we think the current leaders in the world that we completely think are promoting segregation and division of the world, and people of different cultures, of different race. They're dividing everybody. Like Donald Trump wants to build a fucking wall. Do you know what I mean? Oh damn! I'm sorry. And we felt like, if we've got a platform where people are going to listen to us, let's. In a world where our leaders are promoting segregation and division, let's talk about unity. Let's talk about people coming together to make the impossible seem possible. Like us going independent and getting number 8 in the charts seems impossible until you do it. But that's why the album's called You Are We, because we have a complete symbiotic relationship with our fans, the same that we have a symbiotic relationship with humanity and the natural world. Not one could survive without the other. So that's why. I've kind of trailed off, and I don't really know what the question was.
You went in different ways, but still answer so many other questions.
Right, cool.
So I gotta stay a bit more political, and I know that the unity topic was in many previous songs, and you have a red flag, and the album is covered in different languages as well. Are you trying to revive the Communist Party?
I wouldn't say so. I just think we're just trying to make people think for themselves, and that's all we're trying to promote. We're not trying to say follow us. We're not trying to say that we have all the answers, the ideas. We just want to make people aware of the situation that they're in, and to change it if they feel that it's detrimental to the lives to their lives and the lives around them.
Okay, so I'm going to go a bit less serious, and I want to confront you with some rumors online.
Okay.
So after you guys dealt with the barn, turned the barn into the new man cave.
Yeah.
So people are scared that you're gonna break up and start a new career in construction. Is that happening?
Yes.
Yes.
No, it's not. It's not. But it was very enjoyable time doing that. Matt definitely thrives off it more than the rest of us do. But it was really enjoyable. It was a big task, but I'd definitely do it again. Okay.
Another rumor. After you guys came back from the US, especially spending some time in Tennessee, people are scared that you're going to buy a farm in Tennessee and become all cowboys, especially Laws becoming a stripping cowboy.
Yeah, you've seen all those pictures then.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, I think we released videos of it, like from Snapchat or something. It is fun to dress up as a cowboy, so it could be a possibility. Or not dress. Yeah, we got pretty naked at the end of that night. Yeah. it's a possibility. Sav, especially more than anybody, loves dressing up as a cowboy. He's got a really expensive cowboy hat.
So you guys are on tour with some big names. One that I really recognize is In Heart's Wake.
Yeah.
Are you guys the tour mothers trying to teach everyone how to survive on tour, or are you the pranksters or the annoying brothers that are just trying to cause more mayhem?
I think we're probably the brothers causing more mayhem. We definitely have bad influences on each other. Yeah, we're not looking after anybody. We're a reckless ball falling down a hill and just taking shit down on the way.
And you started mentioning the future of the band. So I know there's the Acoustic set coming back to London, and a few more festivals. What else is in the cards?
We are going to Australia with In Heart's Wake, which is going to be amazing. And then we're doing Southeast Asia off the back of that. We absolutely love that place. We're doing like China, Thailand, Taiwan, Hong Kong, which is going to be amazing. And then headline Reading and Leeds on the pit stage. Can't wait for. Feel like it's going to be like a milestone in the band's career, because Leeds was hugely influential on us as growing up, because we used to like work the bars and stuff, and we used to attend as kids. So, and then after, we haven't got much planned after that, but I think we've got another more European festival touring after that, and then we have plans, but nothing I'm allowed to say, but very, very exciting ones.
So may or may not expect an acoustic mini album.
Maybe not this year. I'm saying eventually it definitely will happen, but I don't know when.
And final question, you guys go by the Sleeps Brother?
Yeah.
Who's the nap buddies of the band?
Who likes napping together? We all kind of like napping together. There's not anybody in the band I wouldn't fall asleep next to. Maybe Sav though, because he's quite the big prankster. He'd probably join me or something.
No snores?
Oh, Sav's. Sav snores a lot.
Okay, Aaron, anything else you want to add to fans and listeners?
Go pick up our album, You Are We. I feel like it's our best work yet. You won't be disappointed. And yeah, help us out. Help us get this independent band climbing the ladder of success.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.